One. Okay, Kim, you're live.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon for those of you in the East Coast and over in Europe. This is Kim Klaver, and I'm delighted that you're here. And I'm happy to introduce you to somebody who can do certain things on Facebook, which is something that I've just recently learned how to use, really, after all this time, to kind of navigate Facebook and find people who are the right kinds of people for the business. And just to give you a couple of minutes of background on Facebook, Facebook has been, everybody talks about it, has almost a billion people, and let's go dive in and get all these people and put them into our business. And there are many, many consultants that have told people that that's what you do. People go to Facebook and then hit everybody up that you know. And 4 or 5 years ago, when that kind of behavior started, Facebook changed the kinds of policies that it had and said, well, if you're going to be friends with people really only so you're going to hit them up for the business, we don't want that. And the reason Facebook said that is because it ruined the experience of being on Facebook for all the people who came on to just kind of hang out with friends and share pictures and do stuff. And they didn't come to Facebook to be hit up by network marketers or by any other salespeople. But of course, when you're hot on the trail trying to build your business, you kind of tend to forget that people didn't come to Facebook really to be hit on by everybody who's looking for people in the business. So I heard about Max's stuff years ago when he was doing AOL, and that's really 20 years ago, Max, showing people how to find the kinds of people by looking at their profiles who might be entrepreneurial, for example, or who might have had a business of their own, who already have a business of their own. So in today's session, what he's going to show you how to do is navigate through the many, many millions of people on Facebook so that you're hunting for your right shoe size. You want to find people, no matter what it is for your product or your business, who are likely to be open to it in the first place. And that is not, I hate to tell you, it's not everybody. It's not easy to do this, but there's a direct way to find, here are the kinds of shoes we're going to wear. This is the size we want, and here's how you ask for them. And then once you have that right set of shoes for your own feet, for your own occasion, then you obviously, figure out how to approach the people with the language that you use and the stuff that you say and do to see if they might know somebody who might be the right person for your business. If you know the kinds of people to look for, the job is 90% done. Then, of course, comes the next big 90%, which is how to approach people so that they don't feel disrespected, that you're just looking to see what they're going to do for you. And there are ways to do that, and Max is going to show you what these are. Facebook is a huge place, and I really don't know anybody who knows more how to find the kinds of people that you want to build your customer base and your business builder base on Facebook than Max. Because it's Max. It doesn't help you to get 10,000 friends if nobody ever buys. So what you want are the right kinds of people with the right mindsets to begin with before you ever got there, so you don't have to do therapy. So Max, show people how they can navigate around this big mass of people. There might be a few diamonds in there for them.
Absolutely, and thank you very much, Kim. And everybody, I'm really excited to be here. And what I'm going to show you is truly a fast and simple way to monetize Facebook. Now, I'm going to clearly demonstrate the simplest way for anyone to make money using Facebook, or for that matter, any social network, because the process is the same. The success stories of my students that I'm sharing with you today are really not meant to impress you. They're to impress upon you what you can be doing. Now, every day someone writes to me like, Andrea, I got this last week. I was ready to quit network marketing before I found you in your system. I was burnt out with advertising. But within 48 hours, she added 4 people to her business and made $1,000. And again, you're all heading down the same road. Mija here, his first week, added 5 people to his business, and 5 months later, he had basically doubled his income. Again, you're all heading down the same road, and this is something that really excited me last week. I got this from Sheila. She says, I just wanted to thank you. 4 weeks ago, all I knew how to do on a computer was send an email. I'm a single parent with no support system and limited time, and I'm still able to get this done. I followed everything to the letter, brought 2 business builders in during the first 2 weeks. One of them is on this webinar, and 3 yesterday, with 2 more strong possibilities for this week who are contacting me daily. So she brought 5 business builders into her business in 4 weeks. And of course now she's seeing daily responses to the posts, and she said this student was ready and the teacher appeared. And I hope you're ready, because I'm going to show you some things that should change the dynamics of what you're doing for business. Within 48 hours of our first coaching session with Patty, she had 5 people looking at her business, and 48 hours later signed one of them up. So what we're going to be talking about today is the biggest and most popular social networking site on the planet, and that's Facebook, with 845 million people. Now, there are 5 reasons people create Facebook pages. They're on there for dating, friendship, networking, relationships, and sales. And that's it. Everybody with a Facebook page has their own online agenda. Now, what you're looking at right now is the new Facebook timeline page that just went live at the beginning of January. And this makes it even easier for you to identify perfect prospects. Now let me show you what we're looking at. Over here on the right, down here, you have what they call their live chat feature. The little green dot means your friends are online right now. You could send them an instant message and it would appear on their screen. If I wanted to send something to Kim right here, that's all I have to do. Now, Facebook will also let you do a live video chat. So you could actually call Kim computer to computer, and if she had her video player up, you'd actually be able to see her and she'd be able to see you. When Facebook added this feature 2.5 years ago, they doubled in size. They went from 250 million users to 500 million users. They became the #1 destination on the net. And today, they're up to 845 million users. There's nothing to download. There's nothing to add. You automatically get this when you log on to Facebook. Right above here is what they call their live news feed, which shows you, it's kind of like a Facebook's version of Twitter. You can see what your friends are doing. For example, Jay here made a post yesterday. 5 people liked it. And just 15 seconds ago, Douglas Paul liked it. So you can tell when your friends are online. You can see what your friends are doing. And not only that, but you can see not just the friends, but you can see what the friends of your friends are doing. For example, I don't know Mike. I could make him a friend. I could follow him and subscribe to his page so I could see all the stuff that he's doing. Down here, your friends. Up here, your friends and the friends of your friends and their friends. And now up here in the search window, you can search for people you want to know based on their profession. And we're going to get into that in just a second. So let's say, for example, I was looking for somebody in real estate. Type real estate in the box. Click on people over here on the left, and now I've got literally hundreds of people in real estate that I could reach out and connect with. Some of these people are my friends already, and some of these people are available to be my friends. But I could go even further, and I could say, you know what? Show me all of the people in real estate in a particular city, like Los Angeles. And now I have all these realtors in the LA area that I could reach out to. But see, here's the thing. Not all of these people are open to hearing from people they don't know. Not all of these people are open to hearing from you or me. They might be open to hearing from strangers, but unless we have the same online agenda, they're not going to appreciate that. Now, Facebook has added some new features, so when somebody sends you a friend request, for example, I just got a friend request from Brenda. If I didn't know her, Facebook's going to ask me, do you know Brenda outside of Facebook? If I say no and 5 other people say no, well, then Brenda's going to get her ability to send a friend request to a stranger suspended. So we could find professional people. We could also type in network marketing companies. For example, the Trump Network is going through a little bit of difficulty at the moment. We can search for people in Trump, and you've got all these people that are in the Trump Network. Again, we could type in a city. So sitting in front of your computer, you have direct access to 845 million people, but you also have the ability to selectively target or identify perfect prospects for your business. Now, achieving success in your business on Facebook can be as simple as picking a green M&M from a bowl of candy. Because you see, it's simple to identify who to talk to, because everyone on the Facebook page has an agenda. The picture, the contents of their page is going to reveal their agenda. So while we're looking at these realtors, while we're looking at these Trump networkers, or type in the name of any network marketing company, it doesn't matter. We could go up here and type in type in Arbonne. Hit the little magnifying glass, and you've got all kinds of Arbonne reps. Here's your friend Kim Donna Johnson and her Facebook page. So the ability for you to reach out and connect with anybody is as simple as going up here to the top, typing in the name of a network marketing company, hitting the magnifying glass, clicking on the results over here to people, and now we could filter down even further by typing in the name of a particular city. Once you look at the person's page, you're going to know how open that person is to hearing from a stranger. So imagine being able to...
When you click on their city, you'd find those people who are near you, huh?
Well, what you do is if you click on a city, like show me everybody in Los Angeles, or show... Now it's not giving me any, and sometimes Facebook is acting up. Dallas, Texas. Let's see if it brings any up this way. Okay, so here it's bringing up somebody in Dallas that's in Arbonne. And now if we go and we look at her page, she's got the new timeline page. We could read all about her. We see that she's worked for Arbonne. Well, she doesn't tell us how long. Well, she started with Arbonne in 2007. So we know all about her, and she's making the typical mistake that most network marketers make, which is they kind of talk about their network marketing company on here, and this is really not a good idea. But I'll explain a little bit more about that as we go further. So you know more about her. You know where she went to high school, where she went to college, where she lives. More information than if you live next door to her for a year. The new Facebook timeline page also shows you her friends, shows you the things that she likes. Now, the more things that you have in common with someone, the more open they're going to be to communicating with you. So, for example, if she likes Carrie Underwood, and I wanted to let her know that I like Carrie Underwood, I could do the same. So, the more people reveal about themselves, the more open they are to hearing from strangers. Alright, so imagine the power of being able to walk into a room filled with 1,000 people and being able to walk up to the 18 people in the room who would love to get into business with you. Or how about walking into a room with 1,000 people and being able to identify the 18 people in the room who were in a network marketing company that was struggling, or maybe the company just changed a comp plan and they were looking for something else. So the green M&Ms represent the business builders, the purple M&Ms represent the unhappy networkers. Affiliate marketers, the brown M&Ms, represent people who are trying to make money on the internet, and they've invested in all kinds of marketing activities. A lot of them are not building network marketing businesses. A lot of them are building sales businesses. A lot of them are out there trying to sell systems to other networkers. The common denominator for most of the affiliate marketers are they're spending money to make money on the internet. Most of them are doing it part-time. Most of them are not making any money. And of course, the best part about this is they're as easy to spot as sticking your hand in that candy bowl and pulling out a brown M&M. Well, you could also find salespeople. You could find happy networkers, because today's happy networker, in many cases, is tomorrow's unhappy networker. And you could also find customers, people who traditionally use your product or service. So, identifying perfect prospects for your business comes from identifying the picture, the contents of their page, to determine how open these people would be to connecting with you. Now, in order to understand how social networking works, there are 3 laws that you must follow if you want to be successful. I call them the 3 laws of social networking. Law number 1, what you see is what you get. What's on a person's page, their pictures, words, websites, links, and friends indicate their online agenda. All of these people here are in real estate. You could find their Facebook pages on Facebook, but not all of these people are open to communicating with you. They've all got a different agenda, and some of them you don't want to connect with. What you see is what you get. Social networking law number 1. You know in advance whether or not you want to talk to somebody. Social networking law number 2 is there are just 2 reasons why people don't respond to you. So imagine being able to go out there and connect with as many people you want with on a daily basis. Reason number 1, they don't like what they see. They don't like your picture, your screen name, your web address. Maybe you're too old, or you're too young, or maybe you're the wrong sex. They only want to talk to women. They only want to talk to men. They don't like the contents of your page. They think you're selling something. They don't like your politics. They don't like your friends. The bottom line is they have a different agenda than you do. Second reason, and the most prominent one, is you're trying to talk to the wrong people in the first place, which is 80% of everybody's problem. The people you're contacting obviously don't know you, and they don't want to know you. And they broadcast the fact that they don't want to know you on their page. So once you learn to identify who these people are, you're picking perfect prospects, you're making great connections, and this is where social networking law number 3 comes into place. Because you see, when you're talking to people, don't focus on making a sale. Focus on whether there's a sale to be made. In other words, the key to avoiding rejection on Facebook or at the gym is to never talk about your business in any detail until you've learned that the person you're talking to has a need or an interest in your business, product, or service. 3 social networking laws that you must follow, and then your success is a few clicks away. This has been called the MAX method over the last 5 or 6 years, and it's a 3-step simple process. First, you create your page on Facebook. Second, you contact people. First, the people that you know, and then strangers that you want to know. And then 3, you're going to qualify and close them by asking them a few simple questions. Now, you can easily qualify anyone by asking 8 simple questions. And we're going to provide you with a list of those questions. What do they do? What does their work entail? How long have they done it? What did they do before? How are they being affected by what's happening with the economy? How do they like what they're doing? And have they ever thought about doing anything else? By the time you get the answers to those questions, you're going to know whether they're a prospect for your business. The last 4 questions are all about their network marketing experience. Are they familiar with network marketing? What experience did they have? Why do they think they weren't successful? And would they be open to looking at another company that didn't have those obstacles? These 12 questions, the first question, why do you want to know, is a question that you're going to ask when people contact you directly because they want to know what you're doing. You're going to answer with, well, why do you want to know, and what do you do? These 12 questions work at the mall too. If you learn that the person you're talking to needs or wants what you're selling, you put them in your prospect group. Focus on these people and ask them the last 4 questions that I just gave you, and sell to the people that gave you the best answers. If you learn they don't need or want what you're selling, you put them on the back burner. Wait for them to ask you about your business, and they will. This is the simple way to sell to your friends, the simple way to establish instant relationships with total strangers who want to buy from you, and it's a very effective way to make sales on a daily basis. Steve sent me this a couple of weeks ago. I brought 4 people into my business over the weekend. The process of monetizing Facebook or any social network is simple. The key is relationships with the right people. This only requires a few hours of your time to get going, and the best part about it is it's going to give you immediate results. The best part is none of this stuff is technical or complicated. You won't be building websites and trying to learn how to drive traffic to them. If you're already on Facebook and you're not making any money, there's a reason and an easy solution. Simply follow the Max method that I'm sharing with you today. So, if you're impatient for results, if you want instant gratification, and if you're internet challenged, the Max method is your simple solution. It permits you to spend minutes to literally reach millions of people. Now, most people trying to make money on Facebook are so focused on the fact that it gives everyone direct access to 845 million people that they forget it was created as a social network, and they blatantly try to sell stuff like this car salesman here, and they fail miserably, and many get their Facebook pages canceled. Don't do these things. Facebook has made over 90 big changes in the last 60 days. They now limit your ability to contact strangers. So when you send a friend request to somebody, they can come back and they can say yes or no. And if 5 people say no in one day, you're going to get your account suspended. There is an easy way around all of this, because you could tell in advance whether Ian is open to hearing from you. You could tell in advance whether Raphael is open to hearing from you, so that you get a 95 to 100% acceptance rate. And even if people don't accept you as a friend, nobody's going to come back and say no. Facebook has taken the attitude that you must know a person to send them a friend request, and it is only set up to put a roadblock to affiliate marketers and network marketers or people trying to sell stuff. Their attitude, if you send a friend request to a stranger, it'll be considered spam, is not something that you have to worry about when you follow my simple system. Facebook is coming out with a new fan page. It's going to start on March the 30th, 2012. And the rules are changing to the pictures that you can put on your cover page. You're going to get a warning. This space is not meant for promotions, coupons, or advertisements. So people that turn their Facebook timeline page with a little commercial about their company are setting themselves up to get their accounts canceled. Don't do these things. Now understand, to help you understand better how to effectively use...
So, Max, is this comment, this is for your fan page? Is that what you're saying, or just using a timeline?
It's for both.
What is it that you would get you...
It's for both.
What are you not supposed to do? What is it that people do that's bad with their timeline?
Well, what I just showed you, you know, what you're doing is you're turning the cover page into some kind of a commercial, and it's a
yeah, right. Well,
okay.
Isn't that awful?
And it's effective not just on it's effective on your fan page as well as your timeline page. Remember, there's two. The timeline page was created for people, the general public. They created the fan page to give people who wanted to sell things and marketers who wanted to promote things their own unique area where they could do it without spoiling the environment for everybody else. But they've basically, this notice that just came out, this just appeared 2 days ago. They're changing the rules. They don't want people on here selling and promoting things. So if you all understand what a social network is by definition, it's a person's family, neighbors, and friends with whom they are socially involved. It's a website where one connects with those sharing professional interests, personal interests, place of origin, education at a particular school, or similar values. The key words here are sharing personal or professional interests and socially involved. The simple reason that people spend more time on Facebook than any other place on the internet is because they use it to connect with other people that they know and like. Facebook users now account for 25% of the world's internet population. They have more visitors every day than Google. If they were a country, they'd be the 3rd largest country in the world behind China and India, and you have direct access to all these people sitting in front of your computer, and the average Facebook user is online for 53 minutes every day. Facebook is a big bowl of candy. It's a gold mine of prospects that you could reach into anytime, any place, as many times a day as you want. Facebook offers you the easiest, cheapest, and fastest way to sell anything because of the access it gives you to so many people, but there are rules and codes of conduct that you must follow when communicating online with others, or they will terminate you. Think relationship first, sales second. Over the last week, I've heard about 11 people who spent months, some of them years, building up Facebook pages with 3,000, 4,000 friends. They woke up in the morning, they went to log in to Facebook, their accounts were canceled. If you know in advance that someone is a perfect prospect for what you're selling, and you develop a relationship with them before you talk about your business, you will sell to more people. And this is the gist of everything that I train. You know in advance, based on the contents of their page, whether you even want to start a conversation. Simply remember to treat other people on Facebook like you'd like to be treated. Most people on Facebook are not interested in what you're selling. They're online to connect with other people, not filter through masses of online promotions. Yet, a significant portion of the people using Facebook would buy what you're selling if they knew about you, if they liked you, and if they trusted you. It's a simple process to establish relationships with anyone and sell them anything when you like each other. Now, this is an example, okay? This is an example of online spam, okay? I don't know who this person is. She's sending me an instant message along with a link. If I switch over to Facebook, you know, Kim, the interesting thing about this, I couldn't make this with if I had the greatest imagination in the world, I could never make this stuff up. Now, what Facebook, and this is a new feature, I could go over here and I could click on this little button right here, and now if I didn't like her, I could report this as spam. I don't know what it is. I don't want to know what it is. But if there's any kind of a business opportunity or anything attached to this, Facebook's not going to like it. Now, another thing, a lot of times what happens is some people get their accounts hacked. And so this could be a Max,
I just want to mention to folks that are listening, it's not just that Facebook doesn't like it, but the people don't like it.
Oh, no question.
With this very thing like this, almost every day.
Yep.
Hey, Kim, oh gosh, how are you? And, I think, well, maybe this person has been in one of my classes or something, and here's this link, and it's like, so I'll say, what's the link about? It's like, oh, it's my live stream for my business. It's like, well, I'm busy right now. And it's kind of like, if you are sitting there, the reason Facebook and Google don't like these activities is not because they personally wake up and go, oh, isn't this awful? No. It's that they worry that they're going to lose their own customers because the people on Facebook don't want to be accosted in this way.
That's absolutely.
And the people on Google don't want to be accosted. So the only reason these companies have these rules is because they risk losing their own clientele. You don't want to be hit up by this stuff.
Now,
you want to go to Facebook pages and see all ads because we're the same people we're talking about. So we don't like being hit up by ads. Why do you all have a remote control? So you can blip off the ads.
Now, Kim, one of the things...
This is who we are. So
right.
These companies don't want to lose us because we're their base.
Now,
they say stop doing these things that make everybody so irritated.
Now, this could not be her. She might have had her account hacked, and somebody is using her account to send this stuff out.
I just got that 5 minutes ago, Max. Somebody said, I'm sorry, they hacked my account. Is that now also going on in Facebook?
Yep. It's called the process is called phishing. You're tricked.
Yes.
You're tricked to log back into your Facebook account, and when you go to log back in, you're basically giving the trickster your email address and your account information and your password. So it's a prevalent activity, and again, it's all part of the online process that we just have to accept and take precautions for. Now,
totally. I mean, like walking across the street, there's a lot of stuff you can do, but I was just commenting that everybody on this call, the way not to approach people is obviously in ways that you don't want to be approached yourself. I just want you to know it's not Facebook who's the bad guy. It's the people. We don't want to, like Max said, people don't come to Facebook to be hit up. Nobody wears a sign that says, please hit me up. But some people are looking for businesses, and when you seek them out with using the criteria Max give, like, Max, you should talk about who some of the kinds of people are that are the right ones for the business, just to kind of reiterate so people know what kinds of folks to look for, who would be the right ones either for a type of product or the network marketing business. Because there are some people.
We're going to get into that.
Exactly the right thing.
Yep. The process of monetizing Facebook is as simple as picking a green M&M from a bowl of candy. The key is relationships with the right people. You see, Facebook is today's ultimate social network. It's king, with 845 million users. Now, if you know who you're looking for, it's easy to locate perfect prospects for your business. Now, I demonstrated real estate people before because people in real estate are suffering. The real estate market is down. There are all kinds of professionals that you could find simply by doing a keyword search. Professionals, mortgage bankers, lawyers, doctors, dentists, chiropractors, nurses, teachers, personal trainers, realtors, business owners, entrepreneurs, unhappy network marketers, affiliate marketers, people who want to work from home, customers for anything that you're selling. All you have to do is type in the word management, physician, chiropractor, and literally hundreds of people are going to come up. Now, you can locate what I call power prospects that fit the exact demographics of who you're looking for in any area you wish to promote your business, and you get to choose. Maybe you want to locate people that are minutes from your home. Maybe you don't care where they are. How about shared business interests? Or maybe you're looking for somebody that has a particular income. Based on what people do, based on their occupation, based on the stuff that they post on their page, you can identify a person that makes $100,000 a year or more, or $50,000 a year and less. You can search for people and connect with people by age, by gender, by religion, by education, by professional background, by personal interest, or by the number of kids they have. And the best part about it is it only takes minutes a day or week are required for you to reach out and connect with perfect prospects for your business. Facebook is a big bowl of candy. It's your gold mine of prospects that you could reach into anytime from any place. But again, remember that there are rules, and if you don't follow the rules, they will terminate you. Today, millions of people are making money on Facebook, and so can you. What you're about to learn and master helped me add thousands of new customers to a business from all around the United States in less than 2 years. The same system I use is now being successfully duplicated by millions of people just like you, and it only requires a few hours of your time to get going, and it produces immediate results. The best part is it's not technical or complicated. You won't be building websites and trying to learn how to drive traffic to them. In fact, you'll soon realize that the experts out there promoting traffic as the solution to making money on Facebook are actually traveling down a longer and a more expensive road than anyone needs to travel to make money online. And these traffic promoters and affiliate marketers could be good prospects for your business. You see, it's simple to pick the best prospects, make new friends instantly, and bring new people into your business as customers or business builders. Here's what you're looking for. You're looking for people that share your values and interests. You're looking for people that are ambitious, who want more than they have now. You're looking for somebody that traditionally uses what you sell. Now, the more of these characteristics that a person possesses, the greater the likelihood that they're going to be interested in your business. Somebody in transition. So if you found somebody that was recently divorced, traditionally uses what you sell, is ambitious, and shares your values and interests, you have a great likelihood of making the connection. How about they're in a depressed industry? So if you find a realtor who is recently divorced, or maybe they're relocating or going through a life change or a job change, they traditionally use what you sell, they're ambitious, and they share your values and interests. Again, it's all about the more you have in common. People suffering from job burnout, teachers, nurses, anyone that's been on the job too long, someone in interior design, insurance, anyone that's working for the car companies, retail sales, and unhappy or disappointed network marketers or affiliate marketers, and there's over 20 million people on Facebook alone in this category. You can instantly make new friends, bring them into your business as a customer or a business builder, and identify anyone's needs and wants with specific questions. And in this training program that I've put together, I'm going to give you specific questions to identify perfect prospects, questions for people that are new to networking, questions for people with networking experience, questions for affiliate marketers, questions for sales professionals, college students, retired baby boomers, or for the recently divorced, 4 questions to help you make money every day, and 5 questions to help close the sale. Now, the gist of my training is all primarily geared towards helping you find business builders. When it comes to finding customers for your business, I always refer everybody back to Kim, your book on, how to get, if my product's so great, how come I can't sell it? Because you've got the scripts in there to get 100 customers in 100 days, and there's nothing better than that. So if you like the person and their answers, you develop a relationship. The person could be a business builder, a customer, or they could be a referral source. Now, when you know who you're looking for, they're easy to identify. The online relationship game is just like the game of baseball. You hit a home run when someone gets into your business. First base, you type. You type to them, they type back. You'll use email, you use instant messaging. Second base, you'll end up talking to these people on the telephone. Third base, you meet face to face, and you hit a home run if they buy something from you or they get into your business. And the best part about all of this is you don't have to go all the way around all the bases to hit a home run and win the game. People will join your business from any base. You can go just from typing electronically back and forth, never speak to them on the telephone, and get them into your business. People who prefer face-to-face meetings or talking on the phone can easily move to second and third base once an interest in what you're doing or their financial need is established and identified. If you're already on Facebook and you're not making any money, there's a reason and a simple solution. Simply follow the Max method that I'm sharing with you today. Now, the more you do this, honestly, the more fun it's going to be. And the more selective you are, the more profitable it's going to be. Now, as a personal favor to Kim, I have put together and made available a special training package. You can get it at maxsteingart.com/69. And let me just show you what's at the end of that website. All right? My Endless Free Leads Forever program covers Facebook. And I've broken it down into 3 steps. Create your page, contact people, qualify, and close them by asking questions. Now, this is the Facebook module. You may notice there's LinkedIn, Tag, MySpace, and Twitter, but we're making available the Facebook module for you. All you have to do is click on the first video, and it's going to open up a video player with complete instructions in short, subject-specific videos on everything that you need to do. Create your page, the 3 steps to success, how to connect with the people you know, how to connect with the strangers you want to know. By the time you've watched these first 4 videos, you will be talking up a storm with all kinds of people. If you have any questions, at all you have to do is go down here and type in a word. Like, how do I search for people? And you'll get a short video. How do I search by country? How do I search for old friends? How do I do keyword searches for people? What should my searching parameters be? How do I search? Okay? So these are all extra questions. What does Max...
That's all in this little package? That little $69 deal?
It's all in this package, yeah. I mean, this package, Kim, sells for $199. Okay?
Yeah, will you be able to let people ask questions after your presentation?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know you had all this stuff. My goodness, that's a lot of useful stuff.
Okay, it gets even better. If you go up here to the notes and scripts section, step-by-step instructions written out for you on how to get started, all your questions that you can literally just print out so that you've got them by your computer, scripts for making first, second, and third contact, how to transition to talking about business once you determine a need, scripts for network marketers whose companies have closed, scripts to use during the holidays, and there's 2 success stories here. One of them is Howard Steger, who in 11 months went from 0 to 6 figures a month in his business. It's a 45-minute video. So all of this information is here as well. And we keep it current. We're always updating and adding new things. All you have to do is come down here and type in new, and it'll bring up what's new on Facebook, how do I, the new way to make friends. So everything that you need. This is a standalone video course. You can watch a video, stop it, and then go out and replicate and do what it demonstrated you want to do. So the website again is maxsteingart.com/69. It sells online for $199. It's going to give you access to a video library with almost 2,000 videos that are subject specific. And your price is only $69. If anybody has any questions, please type your questions into the GoToMeeting box. And let's see if we've got any questions here. Barbara wants to know, do we put our link to our business on our timeline page or not? No. Save it. And Baz wants to know, I have a Facebook account for a while. Baz, most people can just use the existing page that they have. Now, Susan wants to know, is there an affiliate program at this price? Susan, there isn't. I'm sorry. This program sells for $199, and the thing is that I've got a staff that's available to answer questions, technical staff. I do have an affiliate program, and people that promote my material typically sell it at $199, and yes, there is an affiliate program with a 30% commission. But this is a special offer for you. Kim is not interested in making money off of this. She's interested in helping you. Let's see. Type your questions into the box, folks. I'd like to know more about how to get customers, meaning scripts, as well as the process. Okay, let's go back over to the website. Let's click on a video, which gets you to the video player, and then go down here and type in customer. Alright, and we've got two videos: how to qualify somebody as a customer, and network marketers can be customers. Again, the primary focus for all of my material is been directed towards the business builder, but let me give you an example. Mark here is one of my students. And when Mark goes online as a realtor, he uses his professional picture. However, Mark also has a picture demonstrating that he's lost 100 pounds in 10 months. And when he posts this picture on Facebook, he typically gets 4 or 5 people that are looking to find out how he did it. So there are all kinds of strategies that we will share with you in the video course as to how you can find customers. Let's look for some more questions. Sherry wants to know, if I have 2.0, do I need to buy the new 3.0 or 2.0 updated? Sherry, 2.0 is not updated. 3.0 is you want the new 3.0. Okay, there is such a big difference between this and 2.0. I can't even begin to tell you. Now, Susan wants to know, Twitter versus Facebook for business. I want you to understand something about Twitter. Twitter is a phenomenal application. A phenomenal application, but that's, you know, it's a social network by definition. Facebook has added to their page, this is a Twitter-like application. You can see what people are doing. The what's on your mind area here, where you can post something and people will respond. This is a Twitter-like application. They do not have, Twitter does not give people the opportunity to post all kinds of personal information about themselves. You don't know very much about the creator of a Twitter account as opposed to knowing all about a person on their Facebook account. And that's the reason why, that's primarily the reason why. You know, Facebook, 845 million users. Okay, now Diane writes, do I need 3.0? I just purchased 5.0. Diane, if you purchase 5.0, you know, 5.0 is a new version that's coming out in about 10 days. So you're just fine. It's actually a more advanced version of 3.0. And I'm sure a lot of you, after you get 3.0, when you go through it, we'll make it easy for you if you want to upgrade to the newer advanced version. We'll make you do that. We'll make it easy for you to do that. Anybody else have any question? Delyn wants to know, is there going to be a replay of this? What we'll probably do is we're recording it, so we'll post it. However, next week at this same time, we're going to do another webinar for LinkedIn, which is a social network for professionals. Now, is there a downloadable version? And if so, can you have it on 2 computers? For example, my husband can download it on... Ilka, it's not downloadable, and let me explain why. Videos take up a lot of space. And to download all of these videos would be a nightmare. Okay, that's why we store these videos on secure servers and we let people watch them. How long is a $69 offer available? It's available through the weekend. It will expire on Monday night at midnight.
I had let everybody know that this was going to be like till Saturday, so today was going to be the end. So if you want to make it till Monday, that's good. And remember, I mean, don't do it for this reason, but Max is somebody, you know, we share a value, which is that we guarantee that if you do the things that are outlined, that you will have results. And a lot of times, and one thing you should consider, you know, before you buy another program that you don't do anything with, is do you really enjoy doing the Facebook thing? Because, you know, it's hunting through crowds of people, but you have tools that limit. You're asking for, give me everything size 6, Nike white running shoe. So what is the store clerk going to bring you? Everything Nike white size 6 running shoe. And then you have to go through the process of trying to fit them on and see which one is exactly right for your foot. That's what you're doing here. You know, you're shopping for people, hunting for the right people, and now you have the tools to do it. But it might take you 3-4 months to get to the point where, you know, you're really good at it, you've practiced, you've talked to people. But if you love it, if you really know that this is a way that you want to build your business, I don't think that there's anything better you could do.
You know,
it's a process. It's a process, and it's a wonderful, wonderful process because you've got some shortcuts to find the right people.
You know,
remember, those of you who are my students, if you're afraid to talk to people directly, you could say, well, you know, I'm also in real estate. I saw you, and I know we're all on commission, and I wondered if you knew anyone. I wondered if you knew anyone who might like to know about something like that. That's one of the lines that's in the Orange Book, but it takes the heat off you and off them because, well, do I know anybody? I might be me, but it's a little bit less direct. Max, sorry to interrupt.
No, that's okay. You know, one of the things I want to point out, first of all, when you register for this, you're going to have access to these videos for 12 months. 12 months from now, there are going to be so many changes on Facebook that you know, remember, there's 3 parts: create your page, contact people, qualify, and close them. The contacting people part may change a little bit. Qualifying and closing them really doesn't change. And creating your page, the screens may look a little different, but it's pretty much the same as well. Ilka wants to know, can we both have access to it? When you the thing about registering for the video series is we have a security device on there that checks the IP address of accessing it. So as long as you're accessing the videos from the same computer, from the same IP address, you won't have a problem. If there's 4 or 5 different IP addresses coming into the same account, then we assume that you know, people are giving it out to other people, and then your account will be shut down. Now, Yvonne writes, "I am new. Is the Endless Leads the Endless Leads program, and does that separate from your 3-step?" No, the Endless Free Leads covers the 3-step process. It covers every question you could possibly want to know the answers to are covered. And for the first 30 days after you get it, you'll be provided with my regular live Ask Max sessions. I do 3 of them. I do 12 of them a week. And if you have any questions, you could log on and ask questions, and I will either demonstrate things or I will refer you back to where on the system you could go and you could get your answers. Baz wants to know, are we connected? Yes, we are connected, if you want to ask me a question. Klaus wants to know, is it easier to build up a business offline or online with Facebook? Well, you know, Facebook is online. Now, you know, building your business offline, is it busy to build your business offline or online with Facebook? Okay, now I got the gist of the question. Klaus, you know, there are lots of ways to build the business, as Kim said. You have direct, easier access to more people, more quality people than you could ever have if you just went out trying to build this offline. But I certainly wouldn't rule out building the business offline. You know, the important thing is that you're talking to 5 people every day. You know, let me see if we got any other questions. You want to do what's comfortable for you. I always tell my coaching clients, listen, I don't care where you got them from, as long as you're telling me you're talking to 5 people every day. If you talk to 3 people while you were out during the daytime, that means you only have to connect with 2 more people. And so you go online to Facebook to do this. Yvonne wants to know, what product are you talking about? We're talking about, this is Endless Free Leads Forever 3.0. We are coming out with a newer version in a couple of weeks. It's called 5.0, and there will be an opportunity for you to upgrade. You know, if you decide that you want to, you know, take advantage of it. You're getting access. 3.0 is going to cover Facebook. 5.0 is going to cover Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And next week we're going to talk all about LinkedIn, which is a social network for 150 million professional people. Let's see. Roy wants to know, will the videos play on an iPad? You know, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I don't think they will. I know the webinars that we're doing.
Flash, Max, are your videos flash?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they won't play on an iPad then. Not yet. You have to be able to convert them to what they call HTML5.
Right.
And then you'll be able to play them.
Right.
But videos do. I have an iPad also, an iPad 2, and I do play videos, but they have to be, you know, they have to be the kind that can be what they call HTML5.
Well, you know, I'll tell you something. We've been studying that. The reason that we're not ready to do that yet is because with the video player that we're using, okay, with the video player that I'm using, the one thing that we have is the ability to search the database. We're waiting for someone to come up with a video player where we could search the database and make it comparable to an iPad. That's gonna happen, and when it happens, we will make it available on an iPad. We're just waiting for the technology to come to do that. Anybody else have any questions?
On the stairs too. Maybe it fell off. Check Pete's. Maybe you left it at the milk cup place or.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Again, folks, as soon as you register, go to maxsteingart.com/69. You'll get immediate access to these videos. The sooner you get there, the sooner you watch the first one. I mean, all of you can be prospecting and talking to people within 4 or 5 hours after you get started.
Okay, that sounds wonderful.
So the website again is maxsteingart.com/69. I look forward to hearing from all of you. Remember, it sells on the internet for $199. Your price, $69.